Hi.
How y'all doing?
Welcome back to episode 2. We've made it this far, so that's a good thing.
Should I? Yeah, either. So that's progress.
Lads, I'm so nervous.
I know, so am I. Even though like we're just sitting in a room talking to each other like we always do.
I know. It's because we're mic'd, right? It's because you are all listening.
It's because I'm mic'd up.
They give me stage fright, stop. But we had a fun weekend, to say the least.
We did. It was my birthday.
It was Daniel's birthday.
I'm 22. Ooh. And I feel it. The wrinkles are coming in. The stress. No. The first thing she said to me, she's like, do you feel 22? What type of question is that?
I was joking with you.
But that's what people say, though. I think, like, do you feel older? Do you feel any older? No.
I
feel the same as I did yesterday.
I do feel older because it just doesn't feel like a birthday anymore.
I know.
It's sad growing up, isn't it? It's just so sad.
I know.
These 20s things, I can't hack it anymore, lads.
But like, I feel like as well, when you're in your 20s, no one really talks about how hard it is to balance like relationships, like friendships and relationships. Because you know, when you're a child, you can just go knock for people and be like, you coming out to play?
Life was so much more simple.
It really was.
And you do that nowadays, you have the guards at your door, do you know what I mean? Well, no, life was just so much easier when you were kids.
It was. You weren't aware of everything that was going on. I feel like now I need to like put people in my Google Calendar so I don't forget. Like, I'm losing brain cells by the day. It's like
Google Calendar, not an ad, but that is a godsend.
It really
I
is.
love Google Calendar.
It really is. That's like when I have stuff coming up, even for this weekend, I was like, right, I have it all colour coordinated as well. I was like, Daniel bingo logo, Daniel dinner, Daniel birthday. You know what I mean? Losing brain cells by the day.
Dana, that is dinner. Get the cameras.
No one can clap the cut. Yeah, even friendships when you were younger, like, do you find it hard now, like balancing friendships or like making time for people? Obviously you make time for who you want to make time for, like priorities in check and all of that.
Yeah.
But I do feel like life gets busy sometimes and we forget to check up on people. I'm guilty of it. I definitely am.
I think we all are. We all are. But you know what? I think what's most important is to look after number one. Like for me, like I could easily, and this is no offence to anybody, I could go a week without not talking to anybody and be completely happy in my own company. Because sometimes you need that kind of time to recharge, especially with social batches nowadays. Sorry lads, mine would be on the floor half the time, right? Declined. Well, after about 2 days. Even when we went on holidays there not too long ago, like after we were away for like 4 or 5 nights, after night 2 I didn't want to speak to anybody. Like, it's just how I'm wired.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's different, but I definitely think looking after number one, because you can't pour from an empty cup.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know,
very true.
Look after yourself because no one else will. Isn't that saying or something? Put yourself before yourself. What is the saying?
Quotes galore over here.
What is the saying? Put yourself before anyone else.
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
No, I don't think. What is it?
What is it? Check.
It's that thing of you can't pour from an empty cup, but you have to look after yourself before you can look at.
You do.
But it's that thing as well of love yourself before you love anyone else or something, isn't it?
That's it. I think that's what I was trying to say.
More brain cells by the day. I mean,
Yeah, love you. You have to love yourself before anyone else. Someone out there wrote something like that anyways, and it's true.
Come here, who's writing all these quotes?
Who
the fuck is writing all these quotes? They have that shit together.
I love them. You remember, like in 2020,
Shanice loves a quote.
my whole story would just be quote after quote after quote, and I wouldn't go by any of it. I'd be like, yeah, I love that quote. Do you actually put that into play, Shanice? No.
Yeah, do you remember when if someone put a quote up on your story, it's always like, oh, who's that?
Oh, yeah,
When you're about 15 on Snapchat, like, no replies to any snakes around here, and it'd just be something like, oh, I am so fucking guilty for that. I remember, like, I'd have one disagreement with me mate, and instantly about 20 quotes go up on the Snapchat.
Searching up on Google.
Fake friends.
Fake friends quote.
St. Patrick didn't get rid of all the snakes. No, but the pain is when you're younger. It's so funny, but then obviously, as we were saying, the sad truth of getting older, does anyone, like, for me, like, friend wise, like, do you have any friends even that, like, you still talk to that you were good friends with when you were younger?
No.
You do though. You've lots of childhood friends, don't you?
Do I?
No, you have friends from like 6+ years ago.
Yeah, like kind of teenage, but like
teenage into here.
I don't think I've known friends from like when I was a child, really, say. And it's just sad because you always, like, when you're younger, you just think like that's your friend for life. Do you get me?
Know.
Do you know
There
what?
are some people that are like that.
I love that. You know when you see it on TikTok and you see people sharing them, the trends, and it's like sharing my friend of like 10 plus years or whatever, or there's pictures of them in scans together, and then there's pictures of them now, and it's like best friends 20 odd years, and I'm like, what's your secret?
Where were
sauce?
these friends coming from? But you know what? I think it's a weird one, because I think between the ages of like 18 to 22, an awful lot of personal growth happens. An awful lot of personality kind of development happens. So I think it's kind of, why are you laughing at me?
I think that's dependent on the person, to be honest.
Oh.
Sometimes people just don't grow up.
I know, but let's say the majority, 100%. There's some people that never grow up, but I think for the majority of people, you know, there is an awful lot of self-development that happens between those ages, and I think it's natural to kind of go separate ways with people that maybe you once might have had an awful lot of similarities with, an awful lot of, you know,
I think it's
common ground with.
important as well of having a friend that isn't the friendship isn't high maintenance. So like you could go a week or something without chatting, and it's like your face talks before you. So like you could go a week or something without chatting, and then you'd be back to talk. What are you laughing at? Why are you making me paranoid? Why are you laughing at? Because we can't go a week without talking about. I'm not talking about.
I love the way we're here having a conversation about growing up. Growing up in a child, I'm like a child sitting here. Oh my god! Just sitting here, and it's like we look like the people who have inside out. This looks like the little panel of Theo's, isn't it? I feel like I'm inside someone's head.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Have you seen Inside Out too?
No.
Oh.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Inside Out?
Yeah, foursome.
Inside Banana.
Years ago.
Take it.
Inside Banana. Inside came out 2 years ago.
Oh, little jokester in the room.
I'm gassed, Shona.
What did you saw the second one now, didn't you?
Yeah, yesterday I went and I saw it with Ashley and Connor, and me and Ashley were sobbing at the end of the film, and Connor sitting beside us like, what is going on? Why?
I don't know, like I feel like I had really high expectations for that.
I thought it was really good because it shows the like transition from being a child into like teenage years, like the way anxiety comes in, embarrassment, envy. I think it shows the good progression of it. Daniel, I swear to good God.
No, just ignore me, genuinely.
Just don't even look at him.
Just don't even look.
Just look at me, actually.
This is going to set me off. Someone talk about a funeral or something.
Speaking of,
What?
does anyone have a friend that just likes watching funerals for the fun of it?
I would say for the fun of it.
Not for the fun of it, but like just
I'm
like,
obsessed with their funerals.
what the hell?
Do you ever see the funerals on Facebook? I think it's O'Dwyer's and Sons or something like that they're called. But I'd be betting to them. I'd be sobbing. I'd be
Actually, hang on a minute.
Him one of the days, and he was like, "I'm just watching a funeral."
Right, so between the ages of 18 to 22, you grow up, you and your best mate, you find new hobbies, new interests.
But you know, when you're younger, as well as like friendships and stuff like that, your friends are getting into relationships at a young age, and in your 20s as well, people are getting either married, pregnant, or engaged. What's your guys' experiences been with dating?
There hasn't been any. But what I can tell you though, actually, is like obviously having many friends who are like our girls. I suppose like growing up as well. Have you ever had that friend who like once you got a boyfriend, that was it? Like
Bye. Yeah.
See you again. Like
Kind of, yeah.
I think it's hard though. It's like it's kind of a not a two-way thing, but like I've had friends where like once they got in a relationship, then it was like you wouldn't hear from them. But like then again, like they are. Like it's someone that they're with, do you know what I mean? So like they're gonna want to be with them all the time, and it probably is hard for them to balance between friends and like always wanting to be with that person, do you know what I mean? Because like as you said, like spend the rest of your life with them.
Come here. I'm all
I get
for
that, but then again I think there should be a fine line as well of like making time for your friends and bros before hoes, you know?
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. I think I'm all for a good honeymoon phase. Don't get me wrong. I think every relationship, well, at least most of them would start out like that, and that's fair enough. But I think there was an awful lot of people that I would have been friendly enough with through the years who would have like, you know, just dipped, and that would have been it. see you later. And then months and months and months down the line, they break up, and then all of a sudden it's, hey, like, how's it going?
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Do you know what I mean? I think everybody goes through the honeymoon stage, which is fair enough.
I feel like I'm still so new to it because this is the first relationship that I've been in, and I'm trying to like balance friendships and relationships. Let me know if I'm doing a good job or not, by the way. What should I be doing? Should I be making more time for you?
Yeah, shite. No, you're very good at it though. I think you took it like a duck to water.
Yeah,
you're very good.
It's a matter of like just knowing who's important to you as well, and not wanting to lose the close friendships that you have.
It's a two-way thing as well, going back to two-way thing, because I feel like when you're in a relationship as well and you're spending a lot of time with a person, you kind of realise then who is actually sticking around with you.
Yeah.
Do you know that kind of way? Because obviously you're not going to see your friends as much maybe, but seeing who sticks around and seeing who is there for you and supporting you as well. Do you know what I mean? But then also like for the person who is gone off in love, seeing if they'll stick around, and you know, because I think we've all had a fair share of friends.
Yeah, I do.
That definitely disappeared after getting in a relationship, but
that was my biggest fear. I never like wanted to do that. I love spending time with Connor, like obviously, and I love spending time with you, but I want to make sure that I have that balance of both, because I don't want to lose you and I don't want to lose him. But I know that
you weren't able to disappear because we lived together. Shanice's couldn't disappear anywhere because she was in the next bedroom.
Yeah, literally. That was last year.
That was last year. So
trying to run away
I
from
feel like I just feel like your entire honeymoon phase lasted while we were together. So then by the time that we moved out, you know, not that the phase was over, like you started like killing each other, but like
I feel like I'm in the honeymoon phase. I feel like
that's a good thing.
Yeah, everyone always says that to you, that the honeymoon phase is only like a few months or up to it. Now we're together like 10 months, and people are like, "Oh my god, you're so new to a relationship." Like that's nothing compared to other people that have been in relationships for like 8 or 9 years. So you're gonna be in the honeymoon phase for God knows how long. But I don't know. People say that to me all the time, and I'm like, I still feel like I'm in the honeymoon phase, and I like that, and I don't want to lose that either. And I saw a video on TikTok the other day of being like, maturing and growing up is realising the honeymoon phase never ends. It's just a matter of like making each other a priority and keeping it that way.
Well,
and
you
like
and
that
Connor,
balancing friendships as well.
You and Connor are very similar.
Yeah,
You're very similar people. Do you know what I mean?
We are very similar.
Connor reminds me of like a golden retriever.
God, super energy.
Like the personality wise, like the energy wise.
He is a
But
golden retriever.
oh my god, 10 months.
I can't believe
Isn't
that.
that nice?
So much has happened in the past 10 months.
Yeah, because we knew that, like this literally this time last year we moved in.
I know.
It would have been, yeah, literally like today. Well, maybe not today, but like around this.
It was because we were in for Daniel's birthday last year.
Yeah.
And I keep getting Snapchat memories that are popping up for me as well, and I'm like, oh my god, that was a year ago.
Oh my god.
I feel like time just flies when you're older as well. That's what's so scary. I'm like, I don't want me mum and dad to get old, or my friends are, and I'm like, it makes me so sad. And you know what I'm like, I'm an emotional wreck as is, but
Yeah.
and anxiety and Inside Out 2 is me. Like that's just me as a person. But I'd be like, oh my god, we're getting older. Like so is everyone else around us.
You know, even I think what breaks my heart.
Don't
Seeing
say
your dog.
dogs. I knew you were gonna say dogs.
Your dog getting old because
I knew you were gonna say that.
Brennan's like,
Oh my god, is that something?
oh my god, my dog, we have her like. Started laughing now. We're gonna start crying. But I had my dog probably about 7 years, and like she's looking old now. And
Sassy's 7. Oh my god. In my mind, she's just always been 3, because I remember when me and Daniel first became friends, I was like, how old is she? And he's like, he's 3. So Sassy to me will always be 3 years old. Shanice is so
Oh, I know, because
I just still call her puppy. I
know.
Sorry.
she's so
He's literally like 15. She's like a little crippled old lady, like walking around. No, stop. I'm stopping because I looked. You know when we moved out, and then when we moved back in, she aged so much, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I haven't been around long enough for her. I spent enough time with her, and I'm like, you're gonna be gone soon. You know, people turn around to you and they're like, oh, they're not gonna see like past summer to the end of the year, and I'm like, oh, I've had her since I'm 10. And I'm like, I don't want to see you go.
Oh no, that's how I feel with Scooby. She's sobbing. My dog got 3 months to live. She's sobbing.
No, stop. This isn't about
Someone's having a funny for Shanice.
my dog's dead.
What am I laughing? No, I'm only messing. I think like Jesus Christ, like 15 years
I know.
is a very long time for a dog.
Scooby's 15.
No, our dog is 15. Mine's only 9, not mine's worse.
Is she 15?
15.
Ruby's 15.
Oh my gosh, she's kicking on.
I have her since
Wow.
I'm 10.
Trooper.
Like, she's gone deaf. She's gone blind. Like, she's just like bumping into walls and all now.
Liked most of us.
No, honestly, it's so sad though. Like, because I was looking back on pictures of her when I had her at my confirmation.
Oh, Shanice.
My confirmation. And she was like tiny and she was like fully like brown haired pup, but now she's like mostly grey.
You don't notice it. I think it's because you see them so often, you just don't notice it. And then one day you look back at a picture and you're just like,
You're going to set her off again.
No, stop.
I'm sorry.
And what's next? And one day they're gone. She's It is
I know
so.
it's obviously like that's life. It is life, obviously, and I don't think you're ever going to be prepared. And I know we're talking about dogs, and some people mightn't find it a big deal, but I feel like when something or someone has been in your life for such a long period of time, I don't think you're ever going to be prepared for like when they're not. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying that as if she's already dead. She's not, but she's close.
Right, can we please kind of move away from this?
No,
Because
but
it's
ever
getting
get
grim as fuck.
Now, on the topic of dogs, I don't want to set Shanice off again.
We literally gone from hysterically laughing to absolutely sobbing.
This is the most chaotic.
Oh,
No, she's laughing actually. This is the most chaotic fucking podcast ever.
Right, different topic.
Now wait, can we talk about something first before we go off? Right, before we go off the whole dog thing, right?
I'm gonna be quiet.
What is your crack with dogs though? Like, because do you ever like see if you're watching a movie and someone dies, you're like, oh, but if a dog dies in the movie, it's like,
I can't watch Marley and Me. I cannot watch
you never
Marley and
watched
Me.
Marley and Me.
No.
I just know that he dies at the end, so I don't want to watch it.
If you want a movie to watch about dogs, that'll set you off. A
Don't
dog's
say.
pup.
No, I seen the first 10 minutes of that and I started sobbing and I couldn't watch the rest of it.
It's a lovely movie,
No.
to be fair. It's a really lovely movie, but it's not lovely when you're crying every 10 seconds.
No.
of it.
Did you ever see Hachio?
No?
I think it's called Hachio. I'm probably not even pronouncing
Sound
it right.
rings a bell.
Oh, I said Rings End. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, Hachio, the dog from Rings End. Did you ever see that movie? No, it's another dog whale movie. We can't even speak today. What's going on?
No. I could watch Titanic a million times and not give a fuck. I'm sorry. But like, then you have...
Heartless.
No, I'm sorry.
Heartless.
Cancel.
Sorry, but the Neckar one, right, he could have fit on the door, right?
Yeah.
That's her problem,
To be
right?
fair, you could have.
In all intents and purposes, guilty.
But
right?
that is a movie.
Guilty
like,
as
that's
charged.
based on true events.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, but like, still.
Oh, it is based on true events.
Yeah, the ship sank.
Say that's
Yeah.
actually a movie. That's not-
No, about the door part.
It is.
That they couldn't fit a boat on the
They
door.
couldn't fit on the door.
A boat on the door?
No, when he goes, your man couldn't fit on the door or something. It was his choice, and I was like, it's a movie.
Did that not happen?
What? Fucking real Jack and Rose?
No, but you know the whole thing of could he fit on the door, could he not?
Yeah, no, that wasn't. Well, I don't fucking know. I wasn't there. I don't know.
She thought it was Titanic. It's just a movie. It's not real.
I was like, what?
No, I don't know. There's no proof. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. We'll never know.
Why are you talking about the Titanic now or the door?
The fucking the door.
Oh, right, grand.
Is the dress
I was like,
white
maybe
and
just
gold
listening.
or is it blue and black?
Blue and black.
Blue black.
Well,
Lads, that's been so chaotic. I feel like that's just a brief insight to what this podcast is going to be like.
have we traumatized you? I hope we haven't. I mean, we've had a great time. It's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster, but we're still here. We're still going.
We are still here, we're still going, and we have a lot more to come. We're going to have some exciting guests on, so make sure that you're tuning in every week to find out who's on the podcast.
And we have a few exciting segments as well.
So this is the first of a few segments. The very first one on Socially Awkward, and we gonna call it.
We gon' call it.
So this is the very first of a few segments on Socially Awkward to come, and it's called Sweet or Sour. So keep an eye on our socials because we're going to be asking you to send in some juicy scenarios, and we're going to
Rate them sweet to sour. So if they've been justified by the actions that you've given to us, or if we think, nah, you shouldn't have done that.
give you a
down
few
bad.
examples.
Spicy.
So you smashed your fella's PlayStation because he cheated on you. Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
I'm going to say sweet.
Sweet, yeah, nice work. Nice work. I think that's justifiable, yeah.
So a few years ago, me and me ma, me cousin and me auntie went away on holidays, right? And we decided, me and my cousin, that we were going to have a little drinky. Right, okay?
Oh, I know this story.
Yeah. Okay, so we were there drinking away. My mum and my auntie went off to a bar. Bear in mind, my mum was in charge of me and my cousin because my auntie isn't the mother of my cousin, whatever. I hope she doesn't see this.
No, I wouldn't say it, Brandon. Don't say it. The toothbrush one, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
I'll just say it. Fuck it. Anyways, they come back and we've had a bit of vodka. Okay, we've had a bit of vodka. I was 17, okay? Right.
I'm going to say 7.
I was 7.
I was 17. Bear in mind, my mom bought this for me, okay?
Vodka?
Yeah, at 17.
I was thinking 7.
Yeah, I was 7. I was neck in the back, so I was. No lightweights in my family.
Drink responsibly.
Always be drink aware. So, you know, my mom was aware that I was drinking. Do you know what I mean? Because I think at 17, would you let your child drink at 17?
All right, yeah. It's like you're only 1 year under 18, so.
Do you know what I mean?
Say nothing.
Say nothing. Do you know? I'd rather my child tell me than do it behind my back.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like all the mummies are gonna hate us for saying that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Not my child, my little Nevaeh. Not home. It's a little angle. Anyways, so me and my cousin, naturally, when my ma and my auntie come back, decide, right, well, we're going to pretend to be asleep, right? So that's what we do. We pass out on the couch and my auntie comes over, smells the drink and goes, oh, vodka. Right, so she goes and basically gives out to my mum for, you know, allowing us to drink. And my mum was like, so it's grand, like, whatever. So anyway, she just keeps going in at me ma. Right, bear in mind, like, there's alcohol involved here, so tensions are high, okay? Like, I'm making out like my family kill each other. They don't, right? It's all love at the end of the day. And this was years ago. This was 5 years ago, okay?
So if you're listening to this, don't hate Brandon. Brandon's auntie, please don't.
Don't hate to play, I hate to game.
Sure now.
Anyways, so that happens and like she just is giving out. My ma tells her to fuck off, fair enough, right? But I don't like it when somebody comes from my ma, right? The only person that's allowed to give out to my ma is me. So I was really annoyed and slightly tipsy, so I decided I was going to take my auntie super.
Did you not hear this story?
No.
Brandon, you're going to be disowned after saying this.
And I dumped it in the toilet. Now,
Did she use it?
I don't fucking know.
You left it there.
I tried it. Anyways, it's weird.
Oh, he tried it.
Sour.
He tried it, everyone. It's okay.
Sour. You're
Tried it. Needed disinfect to get a new one. That is disgraceful. That is sour. That is sour.
I'm sure she had a sour taste in her mouth after.
She always talking shite anyways. That is crazy. I've only ever heard that of like movies. Like I've never actually heard of anyone actually.
Yeah, I think I've seen it in a movie before actually.
That is wild. Your poor aunt.
That's so.
Imagine she had an infection to this day because of that.
Yeah, well, she doesn't, so.
He's probably going to imagine.
You're meant to say sour, not fucking guilt me over it, right?
The sour.
Wait.
Sour.
Sour. Well,
fuck
if
you,
you're...
it's not.
That's juicy. Just like toothbrush.
Juice toothbrush.
I know, but if you were basically judging your... If somebody was judging your ma's parenting skills...
Yeah, that's
do you know what I mean?
Well...
She was started talking about morals and all.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Slap the head off. I don't put our toothbrush in the toilet. No, that's crazy.
You think you are?
No, I tell you, don't leave a toothbrush around Brandon no matter what you do.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Oh my god. We were only away with you the weekend.
Sorry, we lived in a house with this.
Really? I'm going to get a checkup.
Gets that tongue checked, right? Just notice I didn't bring my toothbrush with me.
And he didn't.
Oh my god, he did.
I didn't.
He didn't. So...
It's using the bath for a bit of mouthwash.
I don't have one.
A toothbrush?
I don't have a toothbrush. I don't have a sweet or sour situation. I did see on TikTok, however, a girl that was with our fella. I told you it was about this yesterday, I think.
Right.
But, oh no, I didn't tell you about it. No, I didn't. It's actually not that bad. It's basic. But you know, if someone cheats on you and you throw all their clothes out the window and then you key their car and smash their windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Is that sweet or sour? Do you think that's justified?
But it depends
I don't know.
how bad the breakup was.
I think cheating is the lowest. I wouldn't like cheating. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of people deal with it differently, don't they?
I think to that degree, like cheating, I think if someone's cheating on you, then that degree of like revenge or whatever is justified. But I think, you know, if it's two-sided, if the two of you are cheating on each other, then, you know, just chill out. Do you know what I mean?
Just don't do it.
Just stop fucking dating each other.
Just keep your toothbrush away from them.
I don't see the purpose of it. Like, if you're
not having a relationship, why are you there?
But
Why?
I suppose it is easy saying that. Like, a lot of people, it's easier said than done to just leave, but not when it comes to cheating. Like, if you're not happy with someone, say it to them instead of going or something like that. That really infuriates me. Like,
Pretty knocked myself out with that microphone there.
Do you have a sweet and sour or sweet or sour situation?
I probably do, but I've had like a sieve. Can't even think of it, and like, no, can't think of anything.
Anyways,
Well, that's what you are here for. So make sure when you're looking at our social medias that you will see we'll do like a question box, and you can put in your sweet or sour suggestions, and we'll read them out here on the podcast. We won't out you though.
yeah, no, they will be fully anonymous.
Even though Brandon just outed himself, and he's gonna get back.
Yeah, that absolutely wasn't me. That I was actually talking about someone else. Yeah, it was actually my cousin who did it.
And this episode is sponsored by Oral-B.
But yeah, sorry lads, this is taking all sorts of turns.
Yes.
We're probably after burning the ears off you as well. But if you've enjoyed it, stay tuned because we've a lot more to come, don't we, lads?
And you know what? While you're here, give us a little review. Give us a little review on Spotify. Go on. Rate us out of 5 or out of 10. Don't know how it works, but just give us a little review if you can. Right? 5 stars. What?
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode. We're going to end it off here, but good night to everyone except people who still wear tech fleeces.
God damn, my brothers ain't gonna like you for that. Good night to everyone, sorry, not anyone, except people who wear socks in bed when they're going to sleep.
Good night to anybody except people who put their anti-toothbrush in the toilet.
I'm sure you're not alone on that one.
And ginger.
I guess I'm not sleeping tonight.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.